What is up, everyone? How are you doing today? I hope you all are doing well. It is that time again, Thursday afternoon. It's time for a little Ghost Recon. Oh, and it looks like I don't even have my game window up. How silly of me. Give me just a second there. Alrighty. Sorry for that little bit of a long run there on the startup screen. I was trying to get some stuff figured out, and it just wasn't working, so I'm probably going to have to wait until after the stream. But those of you that are here, welcome. How you doing, Sean? Ban, how y'all doing today? So just to let you guys kind of know what I was doing, I've gone. There's a couple of streamers that I watch, and I noticed they actually have like closed captions on the screen, and I do that with all my YouTube stuff that I've been putting. I have the option of it being available, but there was a couple of streamers that I've seen that actually have it on the display. So I found the site and everything that they use, and it was trying to set it up in the OBS. It was a whole big thing. It didn't really work, so I'm just gonna have to mess with that a little bit off stream, see if I can't get it to work for those that do have some hearing impairment. But those of you that are here, welcome. I am the Mister. I've been streaming somewhere around 5 months or so. I kind of play a lot of different stuff, some simulator games, you know, ATS, ETS. Been dabbling a little bit in Minecraft, and I'm gonna start doing some videos on those. That I'm probably there's gonna be some stuff that I'm not gonna do on stream. Kind of like the getting the materials for different projects that I want to do. But those of you that are interested, those are on my YouTube. If you scroll to the bottom of the screen, you'll have the link for it. I am on a quest to get 100 subs on that channel, because as you can tell, it's a big jumbled up mess of just random letters and numbers, and I don't like that. So once I get to 100, I can actually kind of do a custom URL, so that will make a little more sense, you know, a little more on brand. So we are doing that. And Sean Sinclair, thank you very much for those bits. It is appreciated. Those of you that are kind of new to the channel, I do appreciate any support that you guys do bring. It is definitely not necessary, but it is all appreciated. Down below, if you are interested in helping the channel monetarily, all the links for it are down below through PayPal or Loots and everything else. So, but again, it is not mandatory, but it is appreciated. So let's see, what was I up to here? Right, so there's things and everything else. Okay, so I played this a little last week, and there were some challenges that were really hard. I had the very first one was like killing a predator, and I've done that once, but it was with a bunch of people, and this was like a solo thing, so it just didn't happen. And I haven't been back in here since last Thursday, so time to see what kind of new challenges they have for us this week. Okay, and launch. Here we go. Yeah. Come on. Also, while the screens are loading up, I do have a social media. I do normally send out my a message. I was a little late today. I normally like to send it out a little bit before, but it was like right at the time I was supposed to be starting. Those of you that are interested in following me on social media, you can follow me on Instagram at there's a whole story behind that. I will tell you guys in a minute. It's the THEE _Mr. _ you can follow me at Twitter at the _Mr. __. And if you prefer just to send an email, I have a email at the underscore Mister at yahoo.com. So you can get a hold of me at any of those. And what is that? Griffin? What is that emote? Bast Metal. That's actually a really good emote. I like that. I just can't really tell what it is, like animal-wise. It's a sweet-looking emote, though. Where'd you get that from? Okay, so solo task. Perform 7 headshots in a row without being detected. That's... I could probably do that if I get in the right section. Because I primarily use sniper rifle. Okay, so I think we had just okay, yeah, we are in this area. We needed to start a mission. Any one of the missions. Okay, let me zoom out here, because we're actually trying to do this section, so I'm not even in the right area. I think I was just going for the skill point is what it was. And then we started the whole Predator mission, so... It's like... Yeah, but, I mean, whatever the red thing is on his... Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay. Controller taps, guys. Controller taps. No, it's got, like, some red stuff on the top, so I didn't know if that was supposed to be, like, some kind of mohawk or what it was. Because it kind of looks like a cartoonish version of like a gremlin. I don't know how many of you are old enough that remember the movie Gremlins, but there was one of them that kind of had like a I want to say the actual name of the gremlin was Spike. I don't remember for sure, but that's kind of what that emote was kind of reminding me of. Granted, he looked a lot different than that emote, but that's kind of the impression that I got. Okay, so it's a rockin' cat. Gotcha. Yeah, that's one of the things that I really have to work on. Like, I've got some different emotes that I need to kind of figure out for upper tier for subscribers, and I'm very bad at the ideas. Like, I mean, I have the storm cloud. I really like that because it kind of goes along with kind of what my whole channel is about. But when it comes to like other ideas, like I don't know.
Hey, we got a narco. Where you got him?
Oh, let's see. We need to get rid of that thing. It's down.
Good hit on the helo.
I think that was on escort and stuff, wasn't it? Oh, it was just pulling into the base. Okay. Oh, right. I think that's exactly what happened the last time. And Heather, thank you very much for posting those. Yeah, that is the emote that Mr. Blood Ohio designed, and it is like right along what I wanted. He's very talented. He's actually done a bunch of John's emotes as well, if you guys are not aware. Okay, so okay, that is done. And I don't need anything in here, so I'm just gonna kind of bypass that area because this is ultimately where I'm trying to go. You know, that is so weird, guys. I'm sitting here looking at my OBS, right? And the names showing up in my OBS are different colors compared to what they're showing up in chat. So I don't know if maybe my OBS is like in a, what is that, dark mode, and then the regular chat's in regular mode. But like Griffin, his actually shows up green in my OBS, but in the chat, for me, it's showing up blue. But yeah, I definitely need to come up with some different emotes and stuff. I'm going the wrong way. I need to go north. Just follow the blue icons. Oh, what?
Shit, we got company.
Yeah, of course we do.
Oh,
the
multiple civilians
okay.
around.
Come on. Just to be on the safe side.
Drone is airborne.
Okay, it's just the one, so I can take him out easy enough.
Watch your fire. We don't want to hit any civilians. I think our guns are spooking them.
Well, of course. I just shot a guy right in front of
The
him.
difference between Santa Blanca and Unidad are the fucking uniforms.
Oh, you don't want the rain, Heather? I don't know. Depending on the day, I think we're actually still on the low side. I take, samples by a bunch of the rivers, and we can only take samples from it when we actually have flow. Well, for most of this month, we haven't even had the flow.
Sniper up in the tower.
To take the temperature readings.
We done? Shit, kind of got all excited there.
Okay, let's just be on the safe side, because I'm pretty sure that was the only guy there. I wonder if I actually got a headshot on that
Got a
guy.
third target.
Because I ultimately that's what I need to work on, is getting... Oh, I know this place. There's like nothing. No, that's not here. That's somewhere else. Oh, remember the keys. Okay. When there's one there. There we go. There's a couple more there. No one on the balconies. Okay. I mean, there may be more, but that's... Let me see if that first one was even a headshot. It was. Oh, I've actually got two because of Mr. Unidad. Because I need, what was it, 7? I can get a vast majority of them here. All I got to do is just not get seen. I mean, it doesn't even say anything about being suspected. It just says not seen. Oh, man. Okay. But we gotta kind of do this smart. I bet you... Let me take out this guy way up front here. If I get close enough, I can get the headshots. Because the weird thing with the challenges, you have to do them in order. Like, to get them unlocked. Like, you have to do the first one. Once you've done the first one, you can get to the second one. And so forth. Sometimes it's like it's not necessarily like that all the time. Sometimes it's just getting... Oh... In the container. Okay, so that gives us 4... There's another guy there.
Leader.
I don't care about intimidating him. But normally you have to, at least the first 2 you have to complete before the last one is unlocked. Okay, find a spot. Sit still so I can get a headshot on you. Come on. Okay, so that's at what, 4? And I'm trying not to rely on my other guys here just because if I can... I think with everyone that's here... Oh, awesome.
Just spotted one with submachine guns.
Is he outside or inside? He's inside, okay.
Hey, we got a narco next to the dump.
Let me just double check. Wrong menu. Yeah, so I need 2 more headshots without being seen. Oh, come on here.
I got another. That's 5.
Another one? Oh my. Oh, no. Come on. He's inside. Okay, that's not gonna work. Oh, let's see here. Come on. One of them's gonna see a body pretty soon here. I have no... I just know it's going to happen. But, I mean, if they're kind of scrambling around, that might actually help me out as well. And here's where it's going to hit the fan, guys. Because they're walking right across where that guy was. I killed him right here unless the body despawned. Oh, oh my god. The body must have despawned. Okay, so we can get around here and get one more headshot. We're actually done with that first one. Oh, you know what? I guess I never really brought up the question of the day. Those of you that are unaware, every day I stream, I put up a question of the day. It just kind of helps everyone kind of get to know each other, you know, and spark some conversation going. And tonight's is, if you could live anywhere in the world, where would that be? Oh, I did get it. Nice. Oh my god. Okay.
Fuck, we're made.
Yeah, we are. But I got that first challenge done. So we can kind of hightail it out here a little bit. Just so that we're hidden. And then I can check to see what the next one is. Wait a minute. Didn't that say ultimate difficulty, though? In extreme. So, oh my god, because I was in tier mode, so that means I'm in extreme difficulty already. I didn't realize that. Okay. Without being visually detected, deploy to Bravos Veros and complete the mission Nydia's cache. Okay. Let's see where that one is. That's Barvo Chase Bravo.
Clean up a move.
The one we were just at?
Move on.
Let's relocate a little bit. He is down.
That's it, we're clear.
I'm sure there should be. I thought there was another one that I hadn't gotten. Oh, okay. I killed the one down here at the rocks. That must have been the one that was hiding in that building the whole time. Well, let let us just make sure, because I do need to kind of get in here to get this skill point.
It's a Santa Blanca commendation. Those Sicarios will
Okay.
be missing this.
We are good. I mean, I know personally for me, for those that don't know, I'm originally from, I guess I claim Minnesota as where I grew up. So I mean, the temperatures aren't that bad. The winters can get a little bit on the breezy side, but I am actually built to handle the heat a little bit more than the heat. Like for me, right now I live in Missouri. The heat kills me every year, and I don't even think it's really that. I mean, it's not hot, but there's like 30-degree temperature swings in a day. So it'll start off not being that bad, and then by the end of the day, it's just torture. And where I work in an area where there's a lot of like machinery, a lot of motors and stuff turned in. So the buildings I'm in naturally are hot, and then you add that on top of it, and it's just miserable. Okay, so that's the one I have to go and do the other. Yeah, you are free. And is there anything in this building? I don't see any supplies. I'm gonna check upstairs just to be on the safe side, but nothing's showing up on the map, so I think we're good. Yeah, we are good. Oh, so, but yeah, so I kind of grew up in that kind of weather. So I've gone home during the summers now, during the spring, and it like maybe I'm getting used to the warmer weather too. But when I go home now, like I don't really feel the heat when we go back. We've been there kind of more during I guess the spring, early summer. We've been in there in about around June, and so that's the area I call home. You missed the Midwest there, Griffin. So where are you now? I mean, you don't have to define like exact, but I'm just kind of like what area, because I've spent most of my life in the Midwest, and I was in the military for 12 years in the Air Force, so I moved around a little bit. But I've spent some time in Texas that I don't care to repeat. Like, I don't ever care to go back there. Nothing against the state, but the weather is just horrible. In North Carolina, and I hate the heat and the humidity is the killer, really. I've been in Texas, and that was kind of like the northern Texas, and the areas that I've been in, it's always just been windy and hot. So it's like standing in a hairdryer the whole time. The wind isn't enough to cool you off because it's so hot out that it's just blowing that hot air around. I was stationed in the panhandle of Florida. For those of you that are in the military, there's Eglin Air Force Base down there. I was there for about 7 years or so. Let's see, but little or somewhere around 7 years, because I got there sometime in 2002, and I was there until 2009, like the fall of 2009. So about 7 years, and that state was just brutal on me, heat wise and everything else. I mean, that state, like, I would go outside no matter what I did, and I would burn. It would peel, and then it'd burn. and then it'd peel, and then it'd burn. Like, I could never... I mean, I got tan on my arms and stuff, but it didn't matter. It's like year round. It didn't matter when it was. I would burn. The heat and the intensity of that sun down there is just too much. And then on top of that, you got to wait for the 3 o'clock rain shower that came in and, you know, would just skyrocket the humidity. Let's see, okay, so Iowa and the Dakota. See, I've never been in. Okay, my dad was actually in the military as well, and he was in Grand Forks, which I believe is North Dakota. And when I was there, it was kind of in like the springtime, so we didn't really have to deal with the winters. But aside from that, I've heard a lot dealing with the winters were actually like they're pretty brutal. I mean, anytime I had been up there, I had dealt more with like the fog and stuff, so I don't really know exactly how bad the winters get. I mean, you would know more than I would. But if it's anything like what we have in Minnesota, it's not bad at all. Okay. Oh, that's this one. Okay. And the restrictions on this challenge are just not being seen, right? Without being visually detected. Okay, so we're actually pretty good with just heading just this way. But because I kind of grew up in the Midwest, like, you know, temperature, temperament, and all that, like, I go back there and it's like nothing. It's kind of like the opposite of, well, it's almost the same as where I'm here in Missouri, but the temperatures start off a lot lower. So we have 30-degree swings here in Missouri where it goes from, you know, 70 or yeah, somewhere around the 70s.
I got eyes on some riflemen. There, next to the food container.
But then it is in the 90s, and then the humidity on top of that brings it even to 100. So, oh, I don't know if I dare even, because there's 5 of them, and I can get. Oh man, I don't. Well, you know what? It's Unidad though.
Roger that.
Let's do it.
Moving to a better position.
I mean, worst case, I have to just fast travel and restart it.
Eyes on the
So.
target. Good to go.
Let's see. I am full up, so.
I'm engaging tangos. Target eliminated.
So that's considered seen.
Good shooting. Let's clean up and move
I wasn't
on.
even detected, but I was. Oh my god, that is. Okay, so now we know if I shoot at someone and they're not immediately dead, that it restarts everything. Yep. Now them guys are gonna be back though, so we'll just have to kind of do a UE around them. I'm definitely glad that I figured that out there instead of waiting and getting all the way there and trying to do something tricky and just getting, you know, getting detected without being seen. Because I mean, I don't even think I was suspected. It just said direct threat. So they knew someone was in the area. And the hydrate bot. I mean, I know it's not water, but it's what I got right now, so. Okay, so again, we need to go this way. But since I had kind of grew up in that weather temperament-wise, wherever I go, it's just I can handle the heat a little bit more than I could, but it's still, I go home and it doesn't feel like there's hardly any heat. But maybe I kind of got out of the area before the temperatures got real bad. You know, maybe I got, because the way I've always explained it is you have that, you know, that typical rhyme, you know, April showers bring May flowers. Well, in Minnesota, it's not, you don't get April rain. You get May rain. So it was May rain brings June flowers. So maybe I was just kind of getting there before it really heated up too much.
We got the fucking helo.
Suspected but not seen. Am I going to do the 12? Okay,
Tell
NM.
me where.
That is that's in the up in the air right now. For those of you that don't know, I've been doing a lot of streams with John, and on Saturday we actually have a 12 hour. Starts at 10 a.m. We are going to do a whole 12 hours of trucking. So now it's story time. They just came out with the all the trailer stuff, right?
Hey, we're good.
Yeah, well, the 12 hour is still going on because the update isn't actually like the big update where with Oregon and everything. Yeah, it comes out on the 4th. So what they're going to do is they're still going to do trucking this Saturday as far as I understand. But they don't have the Oregon part in it. They have the trailer. Like, you can own your own trailer. That stuff has already been updated to be used on Truckers MP.
Bowman says she's in Peru at the moment. Business trip. But a little recon
Whether
couldn't hurt.
I am part of it or not is up in the air because on Tuesday, after I got done with work, Steffi was streaming, and she started doing her stream, and I was like, you know what? I'll jump in there. I'll do a load with them. Well, those of you that know, I normally do. I don't have a wheel or anything. Something I'm trying to kind of save up for, but I use a keyboard, and some of the guys were saying, well, they use a controller. So I tried setting that up, and I was trying to do it real quick. I got it set up. No, I don't want the HCI. I was trying to get it all set up, and
I'm moving to a better position.
the settings were real bad. Like, I didn't have it set up like it needed to.
Roger
So
that.
whenever I
Target
would do just even the slight turn,
Tango down. We
really,
got hostiles in the area.
this can be a long challenge, guys. When you're on keyboard, the only way you can kind of make the same turns or even close to the same turns as someone that has a wheel is to turn your turning sensitivity way up, which is what I did. And I normally don't have a problem. But with these, the new trailers and stuff, I guess there's a slider that you can turn the trailer stability up, but I didn't really know about that. So I was just trying to do it with, the way it was set kind of default. And the loads we were doing was like a 5-foot stack of pipes. It made the trailer really top heavy. So I started doing the load, and down a straightaway, because I have the sensitivity turned up so much on my steering wheel. Oh, that was bad. Since I had the sensitivity turned up on my controller, it's like real quick turns, to the point where if I was going down the road and I just hit right or left, it literally turns the wheel so sharp that it causes my truck to turn over. On a regular load, it really never did, but with these trailers, they're a little more top heavy, so I did it. And I literally flipped the truck going down a straightaway because of that. So that's kind of a little bit of the background. Well, because of that, I was unable to kind of stay with everyone else that was in the convoy. So I was like, okay, I'll just do a load on my own, kind of get some settings right and everything else. But I was still watching Steffi's stream. I get going, I'm going down a road. You know, I look over for a second to kind of look at her, what was going on in the stream, and when I look back, I was on the wrong side of the road. Like, it was basically a divided road. Traffic, oncoming traffic, and then the side that I was supposed to be on. Well, I get going on that road, see that, and there's an actual, truck coming towards me. I steered to get back into the other lane, and it was at the same time that guy was steering to try and go around me. Well, we collided head first, and it had been, I think it's been close to a month since the last time I actually played Trucker. So I couldn't remember, the buttons for chat. I couldn't remember what you would hit for the CB, but the CB wouldn't have mattered because I had the CB off. So we collided, and I actually ended up disconnecting my trailer while trying to hit the buttons, trying to find the chat, because I'd been playing Minecraft, and the button for that is actually T. So that's what I was thinking was the button that I needed to hit, which, well, I found out later, no, it's not T, it's Y. So later on, he started going, didn't really think anything of it, because he never typed in anything in chat or anything else. So start going, I get a message saying that my trailer, if I went any further, my trailer would disappear. It's like, oh,
All clear, all
so
clear.
I turned around, went back, and got, my trailer hooked up. I wasn't holding any traffic up or anything. Hooked the trailer up, and I continue on with my route. I think I get another 30 miles down the road, and then I get a message popped
Keep those
up that
weapons
says
down.
that I
We
had
want these
been
people on
banned.
our side.
Talked with Stephanie and everyone about how to check what it was for, or what I would do to appeal, because it was basically like I knew what it was about, but I didn't realize the severity of what I was being banned for. Like, it was an unintentional thing. When I looked at the reason for being banned, and let me pull it up here so that I can actually tell you what it says verbatim. Okay, the reason says reckless driving, which I can kind of see because I was on the wrong road. And then it says plus wrong way. Well, it was a divided road, so it literally just kind of shifted over, and I was in the wrong lane. I even get that, right? The one that I am disputing the entire time is intentional ramming. There was, I can see how it would look like intentional ramming, but it was mere circumstantial. I was steering, and it was at the same time we turned, we hit head on. There's no way that I could intentionally have veered head into him on purpose. It was, it was mere luck. First offense, right? I'd never been banned for anything before. The punishment for that is 1 week. So I did this on Tuesday. So as of right now, if I put in an appeal and basically told them the entire situation, if the ban stays in place, I am banned until next Tuesday. So like I said, I have put in an appeal to, I basically told them, exactly what I told you of what happened, to, see if, I think the only thing that I haven't put in there is I didn't put anything in there about it being my first offense. I mean, they should know whether it's, my first offense or anything like that. I straight up told them, hey, this is what happened. I veered over into the other, side. And then I went to correct, and he tried to go around me, and we collided. And then I tried, it had been a while since I played, so I couldn't remember what the buttons were to open chat to actually apologize for it. pretty much what I put in there. And that was on Tuesday night. Around 10 o'clock Central Time. And I've been checking it, you know, I think I've checked it about 20 different times between now and then. Nothing has even been added to it. It doesn't really look like there's any way that it even will show that someone's even seen it. And that's my biggest thing. If there was something that would at least say, hey, we've checked what you've put down, but you know the punishment still stands, that's, you know, that's better than nothing. So right now I'm kind of in the dark. I have no clue whether or not anyone's read it, or if they even, you know, or if they've read it and just say no, it's gonna stand. There's nothing. It's as if nothing happened. Like, I don't know. So I will be around during the stream. You know, like whether or not I get talk power or anything like that, I'll be around for the stream. Whether or not I will be partaking in the stream itself is up in the air as of right now.
Next to the HQ
but
building.
What I did is John wants it's, you know, it's an Extra Life stream to help raise money for Extra Life. So I have he wanted like the trucks to have like a specific paint theme. I have that part done. Like, I've gone through and done, you know, the different paint schemes for the trucks and the trailers that I have to match what he wanted.
That makes 5.
I have that done. So, in the event that it does get lifted between now and Saturday, I have everything done. But as of right now, it's a big waiting game. You know, and the thing that sucks is, like, normally I record, like, whenever I'm in there, I at least hit the record button so that if something happens, that I can, you know, show them, hey, see, this is what happens, you know, to dispute it. Well, because of how quick I kind of jumped into that stream, it was, you know, right at the end. I didn't do that. And even if I did, it may still look like I intentionally tried to do it. The only thing they would be able to go off of at that time would be like my facial expression, and they would physically be able to see that I was trying to hit buttons for chat. But I didn't, and when I looked at the website for it, it basically, the way it's set up is kind of excuse me. The way it is worded is kind of weird, and I don't really know what they do to the initial findings. Like, when someone reports you, I don't know in what way. Like, I don't know if they have the option of kind of going back a few seconds, like a recording type thing, to see what happens, or if it is literally they just kind of use their best judgment. In this case, the website says they take into account your previous record. Well, I have not had any blemishes on my record. There's nothing. I've never been reported and then having it overpeeled. I've never been reported. Well, I've never been reported as far as I know. If I had been, it was enough where they looked at it and basically said, no, that didn't happen. But I've never gotten a message saying that I was banned or anything. It's first offense. And first offense, it being a week, that's what I'm, like, so wound up about. And it's because I don't understand exactly their process for figuring out whether or not it's a ban or not. And everything that I've read on the website basically says they're going to use your previous record as a factor. Other than that, it's at the discretion of the moderator.
Yo, 2 cartel gunmen over there, next to the
and I don't see how a first offense and a week is warranted. You know, I can understand, you know, a couple days, you know, fine. I did something wrong, you know. It wasn't intentional, but yeah, I can understand them not allowing me to play for a couple days because of that. But a week to me seems like a lot. So, and I know there's probably reasons behind it, and maybe that is a legit thing. But there are some people that I've talked to that have said, they have had that exact thing happen to them, or not that exact thing, but they have collided into people and they have gotten like a 3-day thing, So I don't know why mine was as severe as it was. Maybe because all this stuff is new and they're thinking that there's more. They're basically having to be hard on people. I don't know. I'm sure they have the reasonings, but from my end, it definitely sucks. And I wouldn't even like if I had gone in there and I was messing around. I did that on purpose. I'm not the type of guy that's gonna sit and complain about being punished for something if I if I did it on purpose. That's my only gripe. But I don't have any proof showing that it wasn't on purpose. So I ultimately I wish there was just some way that it just showed whether or not they've even read it or acknowledged it.
Here's your office. Let's take a look at that PC.
Okay, now, ultimately, all I gotta do is I gotta clear just so I can get into the building. Because the computer's right there. Once I've done that, that completes the mission, and then I can be seen after that. Let's wait until these guys, there we go. You know what? Up a little higher. Okay. Now, how a shot to a guy's leg is going to kill him, I don't know, but I'm not going to dispute it right now. Now, can I get in there without being spotted? Let's just find
Drone is
out.
up.
Nothing in there. Nothing in there. Okay, so I actually need to find out. Okay, nothing in the front, so I can go get in there through the building. Okay. So, if I wait till these guys are kind of up a little bit further and do the hill slide thing, I should be able to get in there, hack the computer, and be done with it. We're still good. Okay.
Two Sicarios.
Transferred about $50 million from Nydia's accounts to accounts that look like
Ta-da!
Volcos. It's artless, but it'll get the job done.
Okay, so that's 2 of 3. Now, what is 3 of 3? Oh, God. Okay. Without being visually detected and using only explosives deployed to Majoko Alpha, and then do the main stash. What's funny is I think that's the area I'm in. Yeah, so I don't even... Do I have that one yet? Veteran cocaine. Hidden... So either I don't have that mission yet, or it's one of these caches. What was it called again? Let's see. Challenges was the main stash. So I think I've got to do those ones, and eventually it's going to lead into the next one. So you know what? We're close enough. Let's just get out of the area and we can head
We've
to
got
that
intel
one
on the
there.
location of several cocaine caches in Mojocoyo. I want you to locate the caches and destroy them, so we can put pressure on Mojocoyo's Buchon.
Now the question is...
Looks like they're feeling froggy.
Haha, suckers! Okay, but...
I know we're here. Be careful.
Oh. Man, hydrate bot again?
Clear.
Hey, just to be clear, there's water in there. I mean, there's other flavorings, but there's water in there.
Look alive. We got company.
Okay, so where's Mr. Helicopter? I hear him. Nope, nothing. So I mean, what about you guys? How many of you are planning on being around on Saturday? I mean, I know, you know, a couple of you can't make it the whole time, but who's going to be, you know, around
Okay,
to even
cool.
viewing it, or is there anyone that's going to be part of the 12, part of the various convoys? Because I know we're doing it for 12 hours, so I'm assuming that he's going to allow people to be in the convoy. They may or may not be able to, you know, stream during it. I don't know. I know there's a few of us that were talking about streaming it. So I just don't know how many. Okay, come on.
Heads up, hostile presence. Yo, 2 cartel gunmen. The warehouse. Look inside.
Well, no kidding. I mean, that is a city, but the amount of the area, this is kind of like insane. It's called, what's the mission called? We have intel of 3 large cocaine shipments that are being stockpiled, and prior to being shipped to these, look for packages, these drug caches, and destroy. So I mean, ultimately, I would assume that it's probably up here, but why? Like, they have a big area, so I don't know if there's just like cocaine shipments just sitting out in the open or what. Got some intel. Oh, that's a person. Kind of have a feeling there's going to be someone in this building up here too. And there is.
Target spotted.
I mean, is he the only one? I mean, he didn't radio anyone, so that suspected should be going away.
Troops, heads up. Close to the camp entrance.
Really? That's not troops, that's frickin' Unidad. Come on. No, you guys probably can't see it too well. I'll try and keep it in. And back up, because now we're kind of walking a fine line.
That LT's getting away.
I don't care, let him go. Come on.
They're coming this way. Fucking sniper's got a zero. Okay.
Ooh.
Looks like they're settling down over there. I'm shooting these fuckers. We got more tangos coming in.
Well, of course, there's...
Get down.
I was down! Oh, God. Oh.
God damn, that was close.
Come on. Yeah, you could at least take the guy out before you res me. The hell?
Tango is fucking down.
Except for the ones that are up there, pal.
We're good. We all in one piece?
Okay, now we're good.
We're clear.
And we got one more right here.
We're good. We all in one piece?
Oh, what was that?
Clear. How you guys holding up?
I mean, we didn't do it without being seen, but... Okay. That's got to be one of their vehicles or something. Van. Okay, or truck. I mean, it kind of is looking like everything's clear, so this could be a bad thing, but... Let's...
We got a depot full of white powder.
No
Who
kid.
wants to break a crackhead's heart?
Now, let's see. Get Mr. C4.
Demo's primed and in place.
That's all of it. Nothing in here.
Target destroyed. Time to clear out.
They're running out of places to hide this shit.
Okay, there's an upstairs. Where's the stairs? Right here. I got some resources to get.
These supplies will buy us a lot of goodwill from the rebels.
Come on. Oh, again, I'm letting you guys just see just a dark screen, I'm sure. That's what I was going to do. I was going to switch back so I could see what you guys could see. Okay. So we got that area clear. That's another cache. I really hope that that's not like on a vehicle. So we have that one, and we have... Okay, so it's kind of looking like... Yeah, we've got to basically blow up these little hidden ones. What? Oh, that was at the end of the area. You know what? How many of those do I have? I got 12. So weapon. I haven't been using the drone a whole lot. Car shield and aircraft shield. You know, I really need to revive speed. I mean, I am getting close here, guys, to having all this stuff. At least the ones I use regularly. Because, I mean, I use the drone, but I don't really use it, the EMP and explosion stuff, unless it specifically asks for it. I don't really use the grenade launcher, so... I mean, I haven't really been doing this a whole lot. Because, I mean, normally when I'm using a bigger scope, I'm right there. Oh, man. You know, my squad never goes down, so... You know, let's kind of up this revive speed, because I do kind of tend to go down sometimes, and I would prefer... Okay. The only thing we have left on that is the diversion. Okay, so let's get over here, get this skill point, and we can move on. I mean, is it literally just going to be laying out there without anyone protecting it?
Who need that chopper? Stay low.
Gone.
Helo's finished.
That's it, we're clear.
Okay, looks fine. I mean, I'd be down already if it wasn't, so. Ooh, 3 more. What was the other one that there was, okay. Activate that, so I keep going up. And now, I was just in revive speed. Okay, so I'd maxed that out. I've got 8 points left still. Let's see. Come on, flies. Shoo, don't bother me. Time to aim. Oh, that's the... Probably let's do this one. Or should I work on my squad? You know what? we'll work on the squad first. I need 4 more. And then after that, we can just kind of put it in whatever. Because everything else, like the squad and aircraft ones, I guess I should probably top out first, because those will be the ones that are the most advantageous. Now this should be interesting. Going into a big city. It's been a while since I really have gone into an area like this without having the red clouds, you know? For those of you that don't know, in this game, I'm playing in tiered mode, so it increasingly gets, like, you level up to 30, and once you've hit level 30, that's like the highest you can go. Well, you can then enter what's called tier mode, and it will slowly increase the difficulty, whether it be via you get hit once, you know, it takes more damage off of you, or they start restricting what you can see. So in arcade, you basically can see them. You get the red dot that follows them. But normally, the biggest thing is you get like on the little mini map, there's a red cloud that shows up when you're near enemies. You don't know exactly where they're at, but you know they're in the area. Well, when you get high enough tier, that disappears. So the only way you can tell where they are is by visually seeing them.
I got another. That's 5. I've got eyes on the captain.
You know, oh, I've got to do it this way, guys. Oh, it's too much fun not to. I mean, I may get suspected for it, but then again, oh well. Let's see, right there, and we want mortar.
I'm calling for indirect fire.
We copy. Fire
Goodbye.
Shh, our tangos heard that boom.
No kidding. The tangos heard a bunch of mortars going boom. If they didn't, I would be more concerned.
Watch for civilians. We don't want to kill somebody by mistake.
I mean, it looks like that building right there. It's probably got a bunch of guards around it, so let's see.
Unidad bird on patrol. Watch out. Chopper, hit the dirt.
I'm on the dirt.
I got a Sicario over here, next to the hacienda.
Come on. Ooh.
I see a second target.
Yeah, you know me, just knocking benches around. Okay, it doesn't look like he comes this way, so... Okay.
Down, you're giving yourself away.
Not what I wanted to do. Using wrong guns and all. Okay, we are good.
Careful, Sicario sporting a submachine gun. The dump. Where else?
Okay, let's duck down and go searching.
Tango number 3. I got a target carrying submachine guns.
Oh yeah, they're in thick here, guys.
Got an alarm.
Just spotted one with submachine guns. I got a target carrying
Man,
submachine
they are
guns. That's 10
they are
targets.
crawling over this. Okay, we got to think about this a little bit differently. Can we get in here? Okay. This is the building I need to get to right here, because that's going to provide me with a lot of these shots. And I believe I'm right over there. So I swore I saw someone walking here. Okay. Okay, here we go. Now is the building going to cooperate and have the right kind of ledge? No, not really, but I mean, maybe it'll work. Man, like I said, guys, they're in here thick. You know what? Uh-huh.
I called the rebels for a diversion.
I copy, amigo. A fire team will move into position.
Let's just make a faction war out of this.
Copy.
Looks like we've riled them up. Christ, the alarm. The alarms are all disabled. Reinforcements won't be flying in.
Or will they? Because I don't know how long it took. Okay. Oh my god!
Unidad bird approaching. Stay down.
Wow! I don't know how that guy just came running through. Come on. He gone. Okay, now I can go down. Man, they just swarm that place. Oh, okay, it does show green, so maybe I killed that guy.
Assholes are coming this way. What's the plan?
We're good. We all in one piece? You all notice something weird around here?
You mean the fucking sausage party? For real? There's no women in this town?
Let's see.
Who need that chopper? Stay low.
It's in the next building over. Okay. Come on. The stairs are back here. Oh, that's another three-pointer, so I think I just need one, yep, one more, and I can get my squad all the way up. Where's the next? I mean, I guess I can get the intel. I probably should go around and get the intel, that way I don't have to worry about going back to certain areas. Let's see. Yeah, we'll go to that one. It's just down the street, and by the looks of it, I think we cleared out everything that was in the city.
We poked the hornet's nest.
Okay.
We're clear.
We searching this location for intel?
Still. Man, we still got loads of stuff to find out. So yeah, I definitely need to get all the intel in this town. Let's see, we got... That's a lieutenant. So if we get these intel caches and then get that lieutenant, we should be... That should clear everything. We may only need to get the intel caches.
Keep the guns down, fellas. We don't want to scare them all off.
But why? So something me and Heather were talking about earlier that you guys might be kind of interested in hearing is, I mean, we're a little bit older. I mean, we're in our 30s, but I guess Yeah, we only need 2. Okay. We were talking about kind of some of the movies that we used to watch, and there's like certain movies that
Whatever it is, if the
I
cartel
used to
could use
watch
it,
that I just
rebels could too.
remember,
Sounds like an invitation
certain
to me.
lines from, kind of like the,
Want to steal a plane?
the one-liner quotes that you kind of remember. Just kind of curious what some of your guys' favorite movies are that you like to quote from. Ooh. Well, we'll try. We made, or should we just go for the LT? Yeah, we'll just go for this one. Because I have a few that I kind of go through. It kind of depends on the situation. But the actors that they tend to be is like Chris Farley or Adam Sandler. There's a bunch that I always quote from that are, Will Smith. Who else? Jim Carrey movies. A lot of the ones that I seem to quote from are always like the 90s. Like there's a thing where I don't know why I can do it, but for the most part, if it's a movie that I've seen once or twice, I can like listen to either certain lines from it, or even if it's like the music from it, and I can identify what movie it is most of the time. Me and Heather used to actually play a game where,
Wanna check this spot out for
I think
intel?
I was always, it was before I had the desktop, I was on the laptop. And she would, while I was out there, she'd basically tell me not to look at the TV, and she would just go through the different channels and just flip the channels, and I would be able to tell her what the
Found
movie
an
was.
SB network station. Let's get after it.
It's just it's weird. It's one of the, I don't even know if you would call that a skill, but it's just something I've always been good at.
Who need that chopper? Stay low.
Where? Where the hell is it? It's on the ground.
We're clear over here. God, these fuckers are sloppy.
I mean, I kind of watched a variety of different movies, so it. But I've found that there's a lot of, like, especially when it comes to like Will Smith's movies. There's a lot of. It's not even verbal stuff that I've found comedic. And one of the best examples, and a lot of people, don't really spend the time to, see this stuff, but like the first Men in Black movie, right? He does so many non-verbal like things that are just like funny if you're paying attention enough to see it. An example is like in the beginning, after he's basically already been recruited, and he's going through the test. It's
Hey, over on the roof.
We're cool. We're cool. You're gonna get made. Hang back.
He's in the room to actually do the test,
We're good to go.
and he goes to open the packet, right? And he like breaks the pencil, and then no, actually before that, he just opens the book and he like rips the first half of it. If you're watching closely, he kind of does some weird
Enemy spotted.
Weird lip things where it's like, I don't know, it's just kind of humorous if you're watching for it. If you weren't there, or if you weren't paying attention, you probably wouldn't pick up on it, because it's like, 1 or 2 frames.
Heads up. Narco
But there
submachine
are
gun
so
inside the
many
warehouse.
things he does like that are more like they're more non-verbal is not even really the way to say it, because it's like accompanying with his verbal. It's just there's people that are just funny with what they say, and then there are people that are funny with their whole body, and that's the best way I can
All clear, all clear.
describe this. He uses his entire body. What is that? It's like, oh, come on.
Shit, we got company.
Got another tango.
Clear over here.
So 3 headshots and nothing. Oh shit, it's metal.
We rattled somebody's cage.
Come on. It's like the campfire, or the fires in the
I think that's all.
barrels and stuff just kind of like flare up. I mean, I'm gonna try it. I don't know if it's gonna work.
No reason to waste rounds on him.
No. I kind of wish, like, if with these rebels, I wish I could kind of give them actual, like, hey, do this or whatever, you know? Now that was an escort. Oh, look, it's
We done?
the helicopter
Kinda got all
glitch.
excited there.
Not that. Get my frag.
Their LT's trying to run.
Uh-huh. Good night. What are the chances that I get this? I mean, it's their LT. I don't. It doesn't really affect me, but. Oh, you know what it did? Because that was probably my intel.
Clear.
Oh no, that was way up here, so I already got. Oh, I gotta go back up there. I forgot. Okay, well, let's. Yeah, let's get my gun, and then we can go back and get. Oop! Don't want to jump from there. I can get my little bit of intel that I forgot.
Yo, I got a weapons case here.
That's upstairs. If you could be anywhere, you would go to Colorado. See, that is like that area is kind of the one of the few areas of the U.S. that I honestly have not been in. I've been out in Vegas, which I mean, it wasn't bad, but I mean, it did. Oh, I got up there, got resources, but I never got the gun or the parts. I've never actually been in that area, so I wouldn't even be able to tell you what it's like, you know? I mean, it's a mountain area, so I know it would be, you know, beautiful to spend some time in. I guess the closest thing that I can even probably compare to it would be... Oh... Okay, when I deployed, I deployed to one of the like main central hubs, and it was in Qatar, or some people call it Qatar, but it's that's where it's at. It's in the Middle East area. It's like one of the main areas that everyone has kind of at least gone through that area whenever they go somewhere else. So we get on.
We searching this location for intel. We got tangos. Danger close.
What was that thing even called?
Point him out.
In the field.
I forget what it is, but it's basically there's certain planes that their set route is to go from one of the coasts on the U.S. and it basically does a certain rotation around the world, and then it comes back. There's an actual term for the plane that I just cannot think of what it's called right now. But what it does is it flies from one end.
All good, all clear.
Okay, careful now. But it's like a... Okay. The original ticket that I had
Keep the guns down.
was to go... It started on like a Thursday, right? The arriving ticket said it was on the same day, but it was like hours later. Well, what I didn't take into account was that it... Wait, what's going on? Oh, it's not here. It's over here. Forgot to take into account you're traveling through all these time zones, so... But it's like a full day's flight. And basically what they do is they fly from the U.S., they fly over the Atlantic, and they land somewhere in Europe. I'm just not saying because it's kind of like a security thing. It may be a known thing, but just to be on the safe side, I definitely don't want to divulge it, because it is like primarily a military flight. They may do it for civilians, but I know a bunch of the military are on it. And it basically flies into Europe, and it does a couple stops in Europe before it gets to the Middle East, and then it goes from there. So you literally, like, I have been on planes, and I never really found them, you know, uncomfortable. Well, I really found out how uncomfortable they could be after spending a full day on an airplane. It basically would fly in, it would land, we'd get off the plane for a little bit, basically to refuel, and then once it refueled, we'd get back on the plane, we'd go to the next place, it would stop, it would refuel, and we, you know, on each of these spots, we're picking up some passengers as well. And then we would, you know, get to the next place. Well, one of the places that we stopped was one of the Air Force bases in Italy. And the view flying in, and I think we even had a pretty good view of it.
We got company. Stay sharp.
Out on the...
Close to the parking area.
I don't know if we were actually in the airport. Or when it might have been when we got off the plane, because not all of them had like a little terminal that you would walk out of. But we went to this place, and what's this?
We've got intel on the location of several cocaine caches in Mohokoyo.
It had, you know, it had the scenery in the background of the mountains, and
so we can put pressure on Mohokoyo's buchon.
I mean, I am a big fan of just like nature in general. I don't spend too much time out in it, but just the beauty of the landscape and stuff. That's kind of what draws my attention.
Good to go.
I used to do a bunch of camping when I was younger, and I kind of dabbled in. Okay, I can't say that I dabbled in photography, but I always took a lot of pictures, and most of the pictures that I took were always like landscapey type of pictures. If you think of like what you would do for like postcards, it's like a picture of a place or a thing or what. That's kind of what I did. But this was before the whole digital camera. This was
Should be
like
okay now.
regular camera film. Had to wait for it to develop. What the? No, it must be on the other side of that mountain. Can't be that far away. Oh, this is the one that's on the road, isn't it? Yeah, I bet you it's in a vehicle. I'm thinking.
We got bad guys.
Oh, okay. No, it's just in the area. So, but yeah, so we went out.
Yo, cartel sniper.
Oh.
Tell me where.
Near the container.
Okay.
Sniper out there.
I think I found where it's hidden.
I got eyes on a sniper. Sniper out there. Here's target number 5.
Okay, so we have snipers. Who is he talking to? Oh, that's okay. That's a rebel. Of course they would blow my cover. I mean, why wouldn't they?
Trying to escape.
I never even shot at anyone.
Shitballs.
Dear God, there's like so many snipers in this area. Yeah. And that right there is what happens when you're in tier mode, my friends. Couple shots and boom.
Fucking hell.
Booted that bird. On
What?
patrol. Watch out. Sniper.
Engage targets. Shit. Unidad decided to show up the fight.
Of course they did.
Shot that.
Uh-huh. That was kind of luck, but I mean, I meant to do it. I just kind of shot before the gun was fully out. Orderly.
Sniper, get the fuck down.
Go around here. Suppose I don't think I ever actually got that guy. I don't think I think there's a guy up here that I never actually marked.
Oh shit, here they come.
No signs of them. Your guys are dropping like flies.
Must think we backed off.
Oh
Enemy
man.
reinforcements incoming.
Por fin llegó el pinche apoyo que estábamos esperando, perros.
We're good, we're good.
Llegando en chinga al pinche punto de encuentro donde estaban los puntos que íbamos a apañar.
What was that?
He's looking in the wrong spot.
Of course they are. Keep on going. Oh, you son of a... Yeah, you know what? It's...
Relax, we're still good.
No, we're not. You notice, like, the... As soon as they're alerted, it takes, like, 4 hits, right? Even if I hit them in the head. If
He makes 5.
If they're not alerted, it's literally, like, 1 shot they go down. And I will get that other stuff on the way back out.
That was close.
Come on.
I've got eyes on a coke depot. Let's take it out. Hold up. There's a weapons case here.
I don't know what was going on with that crate.
Looks good. Come on.
Oh, okay. Nope, not wrong buttons. Come on. C4. Okay. Probably need to do it right there.
I got C4 primed.
Alright, looks like we got everything. And there was a weapons case. Over here. Ooh. What do we get? What do we get?
Ah, I can use this.
What? SRS-A1 sniper rifle. That looked awful short for a sniper rifle. And let's see. Nope, wrong buttons, wrong buttons. Okay. Right. See, that doesn't... Ugh. I mean, I think the problem is I have to start getting these other ones here unlocked. So you got 4. I think I needed 1 more skill point, right?
Stockpile destroyed. Let's go.
Jesus, feels like the more we destroy, the more these assholes make.
Reload. And then where's the next one? So we have a couple down here, but that's the deserter. Don't want that one. instructors. Don't want that one. So I guess the next one is right here, right? Yeah. And we are... Let's head over, get this one, and then we'll head up here. And hopefully that will lead us to our next quest that we need. And I'm going the wrong way. Going the wrong way. Oh, you know what? I need... let's see. Yeah, I don't have it open yet.
Who need that chopper? Stay low.
Okay, doesn't look like he is home yet. Sorry guys, I realized I didn't have Discord open, and that's generally how me and
this shit ain't about remote
Dom
phones or
kind
computer
of...
hardware. This is about all those kids the cartel's been trafficking.
That the cartel is trafficking.
Got him.
Right now. There've got to be more than a few parents missing their kids.
I really don't...
Talking.
I don't even know if I'm getting experience for killing them. Let's see, HUD. I don't know why it does that. Every time I get in this game, that HUD likes to shut off
you talk to the cops or somebody.
the tier.
Those parents
Like,
ain't
it's
talking
basically
because
whenever
they
you do
know.
anything, it tells you how many
They know
points
it's
you
the
get.
cartel, and they know this corrupt government won't help them.
And
All they have
you
is
always have to
us.
turn it back
That
on
last shred
whenever
of hope
you
that those
enter the
parents
game.
have that they'll see their kids
It like
again.
defaults it to
We
off
are
even if you
what we
have
hope.
your HUD set to custom. But I guess ultimately the story I was getting at with the going to Italy is like I get the appeal of Colorado. I've never been there, but I can understand it.
Enemy marked. Marking a tango.
Moving
Close
to
to that
position.
local.
Find a
Dad.
good position. Got the target. Roger. Target acquired.
I don't need the desert tech.
That's one less bad guy. We're clear over here.
Yeah, I figured there'd be supplies. I mean, I actually have a decent amount of supplies considering that I haven't really done a whole lot of these little side missions where you get all the resources. Like, I haven't done a whole lot of them. But as you can see, like, I've got a fair amount. I mean, I know once I've got all this stuff up, I can start leveling my weapons, and I guess you can get your level to, or your weapon to like level 30. So I know at that point I'm going to need at least 60k in everything. But I don't really do those side missions, and just through going through the different areas, I do pick up a fair amount of
I got eyes on a sniper.
resources, and I got extremely lucky on that one.
All clear.
Did you
all
see him? He was kind of doing the little bob and weave, and then he weaved as I shot, and then he weaved back in as the bullets went through. Oh, let's see. Oh, we got one way down there.
Marking an enemy.
We got up top here.
Sniper out there.
Probably have a sniper over there.
I got a narco over here. There, by the container.
Can we get... Alright. I think we're good now. More guys down here? Okay, where did that come from?
gonna see you.
And baby makes 3. Here's target number 5.
Now, let's see here.
I'm seeing 2 narcos here,
Flash crash
right
these
by the
hombres.
container. The noisemaker's getting their attention. I got 1 narco.
Ha! It worked. I didn't know if that would work or not, but they, there we go. Headshot. Not so much a headshot.
Got it, moving. I need to get to a better position. Copy. Target marked. Roger that. Target marked. Engaging. Tango down.
That's a civilian. That guy's gotta be all the way on the front side of the mountain. So we're gonna have to curl around a little bit. Got him. And we got anyone on that tower?
I got eyes on a sniper.
Wow, that's like way low.
Sniper's got us targeted. Keep it quiet. They know we're here. Their lieutenant's running away.
I don't care about LT. Come on. Damn.
I'm opening fire.
Oh my god. Okay. Didn't realize they had a...
Get to cover. Move. Alarms are disabled. Reinforcements won't be flying in. Helicopter, get down.
Helicopter down. Oh, that's a bad spot, my friend.
Tango down.
What? Okay.
Enemy spotted.
Okay, they got a guy there. Through the wood. That's their... What is the LT doing?
Their LT's trying to run. Quédate quieto. Pinche cabrón.
Okay, I didn't get any points for knocking him out. So guess what? That's not going to happen anymore. Oh, you're dead. Blew up on your own grenade. Okay, probably have some supplies up here. Come on. Okay, we're good here. So next building over has my gun.
Check it out. Weapons case.
And must be another floor.
Okay, we're still all right.
Yep, okay.
Awesome. I can put this to use.
Laser. 3 dot. Okay, nothing on this one. And sniper rifle. I really wish I hadn't taken that suppressor off this gun, though. This gun is awesome. But I guess there's a game glitch where when you first get it, you get the suppressor on it. And if you take the suppressor off, you can't put it back on there. Even though, look at this, when you go into the weaponsmith, like you can clearly see, look, there's threads on the end of the barrel. So you should be able to put the suppressor back on there, but they will not allow it. So, I mean, I guess that's an oopsie on my part, but if it wasn't something that they wanted on there, they shouldn't even have allowed it. I mean, it's not like it doesn't really overpower the gun at all. It doesn't make it any different. You just can get closer. Let's see. We need to go this way. You know what? I don't know when the last time I actually resupplied was, so just to be on the safe side, because I know I used some explosives and... Okay, so now we are good. Keep rolling, rolling. 1.5. Is that where we're going? Is just the gun? No, it's missions in the same spot. Okay. And I believe that's another find the cache, right? Yeah, so...
All good, all clear.
I really should go through... I mean, I have the assault rifle. That's what I've been using a bunch. Is there anything better? I mean, in like significantly better, because I know a lot of them, like you can't put parts and stuff on it. It's only like the stock, like initial stock ones that you can put parts on. And I'm okay. I mean, this did a little more damage, but I don't think... Yeah, you can't upgrade a bunch of these. Do I have... No, where am I going here? No. Let's see, challenges. No. I think it's store, because what I'm trying to find out is the battle crates. Okay, so I do have points to get some crates, so prestige crates. Is that all I can get right now? Battle crates. I can get... Okay, yeah, I don't have any of those, so all I can get is prestige crates. I can get a couple, so let's... I was just there, what the... Oh, it's because I went to the page, not buy. Okay. So I can get 1, 2, 3, and 4. Nope. I have enough for one more. Sweet. No, I don't. It's 400. Okay. So go to the crates page. Ooh. I think if I get one more, I get a free one. What do we get? London shirt. Okay. I'm not a big person like on the clothing. Like there's some stuff that I like, but it's more like combat gear type of look. I'm not a, you know, don't give me like civilian looking clothes. The PP-19 Executioner. That looks like, ooh, that's got potential, but it's probably a non-moddable weapon. And next is, come on, classic gargoyle glasses. Oh yeah. Don't really put those on. I like the look of the tactical gear. And war paint. Okay. Yep, just give me some straight camo and oh. Okay. So, do I want a ghost crate or a spec ops? I think it was the spec ops was the better. Oh, I don't know. Does anyone know? Should I get the spec ops crate or the ghost war crate? I think I've gotten a couple. I started off getting some of the spec op crates, so I have gotten some of those, but I don't know if I've ever done a ghost war crate. The only thing I don't know is I don't know if the ghost war crate, if that's stuff that you can only use in like ghost mode, because there is another mode that I haven't played in, and it's ghost mode, and basically it's just like this game, but it's you have one life. It's like an ultra hardcore on any other game. Once you die, you're dead. You have to start all over with character creation and everything. And that's my only worry on that. So what I'll probably do is I'll probably get the spec op crate, and then the next time I do it, if I end up, okay, so before I do it, just to find out, yeah, some of the items are exclusive to Ghost War, so I'd have to go that way. And then spec ops, okay, I won't get an item that I already own, so that's nice. Okay. Oh, so here's the thing, the prestige crates, I can actually get things that I've already gotten before. Spec op crates I can't, and Ghost War I can get items, but some of them I can only use in Ghost War. Which I think Ghost War is like the 4v4 multiplayer version where you're playing against other teams. I think that's what Ghost War is. Okay, so we got, what do we get? What do we get? Okay, we got an emote, a poncho, and a De Appresso Libre. So is that the tattoo or the gun? Wait, whoa. What happened there? Okay, it was just getting rid of it. So let's figure out, was that would be an accessory, and it would have been body detail. Right arm. Yeah, that was the tattoo. Okay, so it's the skull with the 2 or 3 different color. Okay. Man, I should put some of this stuff on there. Oh, let's see. I'm not big on a lot of these. That's... No, it's locked. I was gonna say that one's not too bad. No. Let's see. I mean, a lot of those are just too tribal for me. Wait, what's the... That's not bad. Penance. And then we have a left tattoo. Chimera. You are not forgotten. Oh, and it's actually got like legit names on there. I'm kind of curious as to the name though, like the significance of the names. No, I don't want Far Cry, no. And I'm in my unlock stuff. So, out of these, let's see. I kind of like this, but I wish it was like full sleeve. Like, I wish it would go up to the shoulder. Now, this is stuff that I can't get yet. I'm just curious if there's anything Ranger that I would like. Ooh, I kind of like that. That blue just pops out. Oh, let's see. Yeah, there's not really a whole lot on this arm. I guess I'll go with that. I just, like I said, I wish it was a full sleeve. Actually, that actually works out because the sleeve on the shirt, so... Okay, and then we still only have 4. We need to go get the gun. I did want to thank you, those of you that are sticking around. Wanted to remind you that on Saturday, we will be doing a 12-hour, or that's the plan. I have a little hiccup on my end, but I will still be there for the 12-hour. I just may not be streaming for the 12-hour. But that is on Saturday. That's kind of it's a Extra Life 12-hour. Basically, John does a 12-hour every time his community gets enough points in the plow pile. And this month he was gonna it's gonna be to kind of help raise money for Extra Life. So like I said, I will be there, whether it be through voice or, you know, maybe I'll be doing something else while, like maybe I might still stream, just it'll be different games, and we'll be in there as well. I kind of think that's what I plan on doing, is maybe I'll be streaming, just not ATS, unless my account gets unlocked. Basically, there was something that happened on Tuesday where someone reported me thinking that I intentionally ran into them. And they submitted a report, and I got banned. I have appealed it, but I haven't heard anything yet, so I don't know if it's going to be undone by Saturday or not. I'm hoping so. I really do, because there's supposed to be a lot of us that are supposed to be doing that stream on Saturday. But if not, I will try and at least still stream something. But for those of you that don't know, oh god, what am I doing? For those of you that don't know, it is on Saturday. It starts at 10 in the morning and it goes till 10 that night. So if you can, please come out and join us. That guy just went down like way slow. I didn't even think I had hit him. Okay.
I see a second target.
Gotcha.
Eyes on a cartel heavy. The HQ building. Inside.
I got a third target.
just picking them off, guys. They show up and I just shoot them in the head.
Heads up, we got a turret.
I mean, I ultimately, I don't even know how many guys are in this area. I just kind of nonchalantly walked up and have just been picking guys off.
They're gonna see you. Hold up.
Got another cocaine stash up ahead. You know what to do.
Okay, got one
Just spotted
there.
one with submachine guns.
Well, that's a vehicle on the road. Okay.
The lieutenant's trying to escape.
What the?
¿Qué chingados esperas? A partir de la madre con todo. Vamos a enseñarles quién manda. ¡Disparen!
Fuck, they're coming right at us.
Come on.
Find some fucking cover.
Oh. Oh, I thought I died from the fall. Run away!
Fire, fire, fire!
Lo que nos faltaba, chingada madre. Ya sonó la alarma. Ahorita nos van a mandar un helicóptero dándose en la madre.
Oh, God. Oh, okay. Hopefully you guys don't hear that on your guys' side. Where? Oh, there it is. Nope, that's the windmill. Where?
No hay nadie aquí. Esos cabrones estaban aquí. Se la
I don't know where.
buscando. ¡Órale!
Oh, there it is. Okay.
I got their Jenny over here.
We got it now, guys. Okay.
That was the last alarm.
Okay.
They're beginning reinforcement.
Now that's done.
Esperas. A partir de la madre con todo. Vamos a enseñarles quién manda. ¡Disparen!
Come on. Come and get me. But I don't think they know where I'm at, so that's part of their problem. I have just been circling. Okay, let's... Oh, there's some guy over here. Man, it's echoing all over the place. Nope. See, that's coming from directly over here when I was...
Seguimos busque y busque y nomás ni un pinche ruido. Y un pinche culero por aquí. A ver qué sale.
See nothing. Okay. Let's
The
just
drone is up.
put the drone up
Eyes on a gun turret.
and see if we can't identify him that way. And of course, they're just letting the rebels just drive through the area, no problem.
That car's got an alarm.
Estamos por todas partes sin nada. Nos
We
cubrieron
need
de
that
fuego.
chopper. Stay low. It's getting quiet over there. They must think we left.
I got a
Okay,
target
we got
carrying some machine guns.
one there. Oh, there's
Got another
another.
tango.
Okay, that's why they're all hiding in the buildings.
I
Look
got
at
a
this.
over here. The field. See?
Oh my God, they're just
Spotted
they're
one with
just
some
coming
machine
out of the
guns.
woodworks now. Oh, let's see. I don't see any others, so we're nothing up there. I'm pretty sure the towers were clear. Okay, there's a guy there. Okay. Not your day, dude.
Okay, we're cool.
But I'm hip. I'm cool. I'm sorry if you heard that. We were having meltdowns after meltdowns with homework. The other kid, not, yeah, I kind of figured it was something like that. I mean, I heard it myself. I don't know whether or not you guys heard it on stream. I mean, I'm sure you guys kind of know how it is. You know, we do have two kids, and okay, that was a vehicle. One of them, we just found out today, she's not really doing too good in school. I mean, she's not doing bad, but we know she's doing better than Abner701. Thank you very much for that follow. It is appreciated, and welcome to the storm. I hope you are doing well tonight. If you could live anywhere in the world, even if it's where you currently live, where would that be? We have, you know, our oldest. She's in, what is it, 6th grade? Yeah, 6th grade. And they're in a middle school here, so. But she, we just got her progress report, you know, maybe a couple weeks ago, and she was doing, you know, she was doing pretty good. She wasn't, I mean, it wasn't straight A's, but I mean, it was pretty decent. And then they have the school around here does this, it's called like a fun night, where they basically, the kids come to the school, and there's different activities they can do. And the school's policy is you cannot have an F or a D in a class if you want to attend it. Well, my daughter had mentioned that, you know, like a week or two ago, that she wanted to go to it. And I just brought it up, you know, today, because I could have swore that she had said that, you couldn't have,
Near that turret.
it used to be that you couldn't have, okay, I don't know how I got that one, but I did.
That was fucking close.
Oh, Unidad. But so my wife, the school around here, they actually have an app where you can check on your kid's progress in school. And I just had brought it up, you know, not about the app, but that she had said something about if they had said if you had a C or a C, D, or F, you couldn't go. So my wife had just happened to, you know, get on there, and she said, like, our daughter has actually, her grades have actually dropped. Since that time. So we knew that we were gonna have to focus on, you know, getting some stuff done a little bit more. And it looks like stuff that was preventable. It's like she needs to just, you know, work on her spelling more because she's not doing that good on the spelling words. And then there's other classes where she didn't turn in a couple assignments. Like, she didn't turn them in at all. Not that they were late, which every night she comes home, she tells us she doesn't have any homework or it's done already. So, but we found out that she's got a couple things that she didn't turn in. And then right after that, she has some couple tests that she had failed. So we knew she was going to have to get that stuff done. And then I guess that's kind of what's going on is there's meltdowns going on about not wanting to do homework or, you know, whatever. I mean, I'm sure I will get the full story afterwards. Man, the Unidad are just like constantly patrolling this area.
¿Qué chingados esperas? A partir de la madre con todo. Vamos a enseñarles que...
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, get them rebels in here, baby. He gone. Come on. Really, dude? Oh my god. I thought he was so busy that it would take more than just the one hit on there. Oh my god. Talk about just getting waxed. Okay, looks like they took care of him though, but man. Oh. Oh, I thought he was going to run out further than that. Oh, great. We got Unidad. Okay. Now, the real question is... Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yep. Hell. Okay.
Demo's primed.
No hay señales de enemigos por aquí. Continúe la búsqueda. Los soldados enemigos rompieron contacto y se retiraron.
What else is here? It's just that. Oh, and there's a gun in the building that I'm next
There's a
to.
weapons case over here.
Sweet. Okay. Upstairs.
I've been wanting one of these. The last of the
Submachine
stockpiles.
gun.
How much you think all that was worth? More than I'll make my whole life.
Okay.
My shoes cost more
Now-
than you're making your whole life. Your shoes cost more than you making your whole life. Layaway, baby, and worth every penny.
Bowman, we destroyed the cocaine.
Yep. Now where's the main
Patron?
one?
Those caches were a bit shy of what they should have had. Actually, a lot shy.
We're gonna hunt for the blow or the buchon.
The Buchan's phone was getting a lot of use during your attacks. The activities triangulated his position, a house in Rancho Sabala.
We'll check it out.
Extract him to an RP. I'm gonna ask him myself where he stashed all his
Well,
coke.
let's see. We are working on math homework. First of all, she did it all in pen because never thought to ask if I had a pencil. Well, That seems, you know, pretty kid logic wise. So I can't read it, and then apparently she forgot how to do basic math. Yeah. I think she's at that point where she doesn't want to do it, so she's thinking she can just hurry through it. Let's see. Not. Is that really the? Okay, so what am I? Wow. Okay. Well, let me. Oh, let me see here. Wait a minute. Okay, this was the area that I thought I was in. But yeah, this area I'm kind of saving for last. So... Okay, so that's the only other one we have. So we can kind of go up here, explore that area, and that's probably going to just lead us into the other... you know what? Just to do it quick, why don't we call for a vehicle? Oh.
I asked Pacatari to send us a vehicle.
I'm not picky. I'm just curious as to whether it's in another yard. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I just don't know if it's in another yard or if I have to go to a bunch, you know, go to that area to get the other little missions, or if I have to complete that one first. But some of them, it doesn't do. And I got a Unidad one right behind me. Oh, Lord. Okay, that's nothing major. And then got that one there. This one's probably a main base thing. Yep, looks like it. Boy, does it look like it.
Oh, here we go. They've seen.
No kidding. And then turn that way. Okay, yeah, so it looks like back into that area, and the mission is go there, find, and extract it. Okay, so what was that? Just random screams? Okay, so I'm sure this city is now just going to literally be crawling with people. You know what? Let's just go to that side over there. I forget that when you're in the helicopter, the view from what it shows is a lot... It looks like it's a lot closer. Yeah, I know. Come on. And then sit down here. Flies are coming back out. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but around here, the weather has definitely been cooling down. I'm just a little more... I'm curious as to whether it's going to stay this way or whether we're going to be doing the back and forth. Because in Missouri, like the one of the common things that people say about the weather is if you don't like the weather, just wait 5 minutes because it changes so much in a day, or it can. You can start off the day it being hot, and then by the afternoon, it could be, you know, kind of chilly with, you know, a decent wind. It's all over the place.
We got hostiles in the area.
And with the flies, it's weird. It's especially right now, like the flies haven't been around me all afternoon,
Unidad bird on patrol.
and then now all
Watch
of a
out.
sudden they're just coming. Come on. Normally I would shoot it down, but I don't want to give away where I'm at right now. Ah, flies. Go away.
We got a Sicario outside
Okay.
the hacienda.
Let's go.
Got another tango. I got a target carrying submachine guns.
Well, yeah, it was witnessed, but... Oh, witnessed by that guy.
Shit, they spotted us.
Oh, this is my building. Whoa! Wow! Come on, let me get upstairs.
Unidad, they're coming right at us. What's the word, boss? Enemy killed.
Come on.
Copter, get down.
¡Órale, putos! ¿Qué cuento hasta 3? Ya sacamos la pinche guarida de esos güeyes y no hay nada ahí. Vamos a ir buscándolas con su pinche raza.
Reinforcements won't be flying in anytime soon. We got the alarms.
Sé que están aquí.
Window down here.
I got eyes on a sniper.
We got a contact inside the hacienda.
Come on. Wow.
¿Qué chingados esperas? A partir de la madre con todo. Vamos a enseñarles quién manda. ¡Disparen!
They're gonna be on top of us in another few seconds. What do we do? Unidad bird approaching. Stay down.
I mean, they know we're here, so it's not like...
Sandbag it.
Really? They're just camping out at the bottom of the building? I figured some of them would at least try to come in the building. Really, guys? You're all on the top floor with
Man, I'll
me.
be right there.
Okay, res time is not how much time it takes them to get to you. Let's see. Let's try it this way.
Ya sabemos dónde están estos culeros. Vamos a
Frag out. Come in mierda, culeros.
Too far.
¿Oyeron eso? Ahora sí esos putos hicieron volar algo en pedazos. A la verga, jales para hacer chinga.
Wow, that was messy as hell.
¿Qué chingados esperas? A partir de
Yeah,
ahora,
sure.
vamos a enseñarles
Send him out.
They're coming right at us. Any ideas, boss? Escort car has been destroyed.
Oh, I was gonna try and hit them way out there.
Eso fue una pinche explosión. Todo el mundo se queda. Abajo, abajo.
Proximity mine. Really? The guy is standing right there. They probably walked right past. Jeez, words, guys. He probably walked right past my guys on the stairs and then just came out and shot me. Because I mean, I checked. There was a guy downstairs. There was one right next to the door. They just let him walk right in. Now I got to get all the way to the other side again. Let's see if I can find that building again. I think it's that building right there. So let's see if I can get there without being spotted. I pretty much need to just go straight this way now. So if I don't, I'm going to run into the exact compound that I'm trying to get into.
We ought to be able to find some intel around here.
Go over a street. And Hound Dog, thank you very much for that follow. It is appreciated. Welcome to the storm. So if you could live anywhere in the world, anywhere, whether it be where you currently live or, you know, in a different country, where would you pick to live? I have found where I grew up from, I would actually prefer to go back to, just because of the weather and the area. Like I grew up in Minnesota, so I did a lot of fishing and everything else. And
Where you got him?
Minnesota, you know, all the lakes that they have, so that's kind of where I would like to go back to. It just hasn't been in the cards as of right now, but maybe sometime in the future we'll be able to get back there. Come on. Run!
spotting another tango.
Okay, I don't know why that fired off 2 shots, but should have just been 1. Are you kidding me? They haven't found that body yet? I mean, it's right there. Oh, that's why.
Booted that bird on patrol. Watch out. I heard a Sicario over here.
Point him out.
Terrace, see? Chopper, down, down. Quiet. Those tangos with that explosion. Got that fucking helo.
Only suspected. Southern Maryland. See, I haven't been in that area. That's one of the areas that I would like to get out to. Is kind of that. I know technically Maryland is not part of the New England states, but it's still in the area. Like it's got a lot of older buildings and stuff. So I would like to, get there at some point just to, check it out. Headshot. Oh my god. I could do this all day. But yeah, like, I don't know how many of you actually believe in like ghosts and stuff like that.
I got a third.
Ooh. But there are buildings out there that people say are haunted.
They found their maple.
Ooh, ooh, getting close there. So there's some of those buildings that I would like to go to just to see,
No, take cover.
Where in the world did that come from? Let's see. Proximity mine.
That's the alarms. Reinforcements are flowing in. Hit the dirt, helicopter.
Where is that? That was coming from like behind us through the building. Yeah, and that's what I mean there, Hound Dog. There's a bunch of buildings all over that area that are considered to be haunted. I mean, at the very least, they're old till they have that,
Shit, they're headed this way. What should we do?
Oh, God. Let's try and get rid of the sniper quick. Ooh, okay. Well, they know where I'm at. What the? I guess that one I don't get to really. Really, guys? Well, if that's where they were, I can see why they didn't protect me the last time. Let's see. But I may need your help out here. I can't help her with her math. Get the younger one to do her. Okay, yeah, I can probably do that here real shortly. Just let me try and finish up this one mission, and then I will be out there. I mean, I'd hate to do that to you guys, but I mean, family kind of comes first, and with my younger daughter not doing as well as she should be in school, we kind of got to, you know, nip that in the butt real quick. Where the... Uh-huh, come on.
Situación, jálense para acá con todos. Los cabrones están cerca.
I mean, Heather, it's probably in there. I mean, she should be focusing on getting her homework done, and, you know, you can go in there and see if you can't help her find it. But, I mean, ultimately, she needs to focus on her work, her homework stuff first. Oh! I figured one was sneaking up in there. So, really, you're just going to stand over my body? Please take the guy out first. Really? Okay. Oh my god.
I got you, man. Just hang tight. I'm heading your way.
Okay, come on.
Fuck took you so long.
No kidding. Took forever. Okay, let me try this trick then. Just to see if there is... Okay, there's choppers. And unless they're in the building?
Unidad bird approaching. Stay down.
Unidad headed this way.
Okay.
We're good.
I think we are good there. Okay, where the hell is he? Well, I mean, it should have reset now, so if I do die, they'll be able to res me back up. Alright, you have a good one, Heather. I will be done here shortly as well. But I definitely wanted to try and at least get this one. I hate, you know, clearing areas and not.
If we're looking for the biggest house in town, I think we found it. Let's say hello.
Oh, we said hello. Really?
No se mueva. Ponga las manos donde pueda verlas. We're looking for the guy running Mojocoyo. We know he lives here.
Antonio, I don't know where he is.
Bullshit. You're his wife.
Yes, but he doesn't tell me anything. He barely comes home anymore. Antonio, he's sick.
Sick how?
Chiputo loco. He took the women from the village. All of them. I don't know what he's doing to them.
Where is he now?
If I tell you, what are you going to do?
Nothing bad. Swear. We just want to get him the help he needs.
He never stays anywhere long. Always moving. But I'll give you his
Come on.
agenda. ¿Me va a lastimar?
That's it? Oh, okay. Wait, no. Hold on, let me double check that. Let's see. Keep Gabrielle alive. We may need her later. Now go and extract Antonio. Ah, gotcha. Okay. So is that still... That's still part of the same one. You know what? You've got a nice car in here.
Let's go.
Clear out. I'll meet you there.
Okay. And we need to go
We've got a probable
here.
location of Mojicoyo's buchon.
You get anything on the supply, Lieutenant?
His name's Antonio. Seems to have a bit of a coke problem.
His problem is he has too much of it. But let him know we'll help
Okay,
him
come on,
out.
come on.
You tell him yourself when we bring him in.
Whoa!
Bowman said the file on Antonio.
Hola, plebes! I feel a change in the air.
Let's see here where I want. Okay.
That whip's got an alarm. That car's got an alarm. Here's our boy.
Okay, come on.
Get the fuck off me! I'll kill your whole fucking
Silencio,
family,
marche.
fucker.
Oh my God! Oh, go figure. Okay, yeah, let's get with the resin so I can capture the guy again.
Fucking hell. Quédate quieto.
Get the fuck off me! I'll kill your whole fucking family, motherfucker.
Ow. Alright, let's see if it should be good enough so that I can drive now.
Healthcare, they are empty.
Go ahead. I'll catch up.
Only be achieved through tyranny. People can only be equal when they
Extracting.
Who snitched on
I
me?
mean, that was such a clean run until the
gave me up.
supplies just came barreling through right at the time that I had captured
Yes, of
the guy.
course. A huevo pendejo.
Right back at you.
Even if you find the polvo, don't mean you can get it. I got mi plebe all over those shipments ready to give their lives for it.
That's good, because I'm ready to take their lives for it.
Oh.
To the individual citizen and the nation. Is through a free economy.
Okay, I think we're almost there. Just gotta go up this and kind of curve back around.
And his kind. Free markets promote charity.
Put a few more things in his car while I'm at it.
Leads our hand. It is undoubtedly easier for us for our fellow man. We will give to our neighbor in need the food from our plate when our bellies are full. No escuchen falsas voces.
Come on.
Do not listen to Bacadades
go.
Santa muerte bless you all. Que así sea.
Wait, what? Oh, it's because I now unlocked the next mission. That was the mission that I have to get.
Get the fuck off me!
Oh, shut up. We're going for a little while.
Antonio, it's such a
There
pleasure.
we go.
Vete a la verga, bitch.
You guys didn't see that.
Stop flirting, you little slut.
Oh, okay.
The fuck is this?
Let's see.
Christmas,
You didn't hear the news? News about what?
your death.
Apparently, you OD'd. You want me to...
I want to see your brain on drugs, pendejo. One way or another. Did I tell you to stop? Keep going.
Talk about like hardcore way to go down.
Going. I can't. My heart feels like it's gonna explode. Please,
That's the point. Now clean your plate.
please. You want Nidia Flores, right? She's in Jalisco, Mexico. Santa Blanca is investing in meth. I don't know how long she's there, really.
The first step to recovery is admitting you have a problem. And you, my friend, have got a big fucking problem.
Ta-da! Come on. Come on. Okay, now I...
Just finished TQ on
Yep.
Antonio.
What do you give us?
Besides a whole lot of bitch tears,
Come on.
everything. Main stash and transit depots.
Yep,
Every
main stash,
motherfucking
that's-
gram in the province.
Guess there
That'd
might be
be
some
the
management
mission I was
changes in
looking
Santa
for.
Blanca.
You wanna
I
look
will
at
have to
Antonio's
do
stats,
that
feel
at
free.
a later
But if
date.
you want to look for nicer weather, you can leave your
I've gotta
burning to
go
somebody
help
else.
Heather
That
with
coke's not going
kids
anywhere.
and school
Roger
and
that.
everything.
We hang around, we'll
Schoolwork,
send you some
so-
smoke signals.
But I did want to thank everyone for joining me. Thank you very much for those follows, cheers, and everything else. It is appreciated. If you guys have not already, please encourage you guys to hit that follow button. It's the only way you'll get
What do we
notified
know?
when I go live. I've been periodically trying to do more streams that are not within my schedule. I can't really narrow them down because,
This is a Hail
I
Mary.
mean, life
If they can't
comes
make this
first.
happen, El Sueño's not
So
going to be pleased.
the only one
Got a
you'll get
location on this
notified is
convoy?
if you do
My
hit
informant
those
didn't
follow
say.
buttons.
Get with him and find out what
And
he knows.
don't worry,
I'm
I
sending
will
you
be
coordinates
back
for
here
Meade.
Roger that.
on,
We're on it.
if not Saturday, I'll be back here Sunday for my regular streams. And Hound Dog,
I got
this
Antonio's
game
voice on the
is
line.
both
Seems to be in
single
trouble.
player and multiplayer.
Patch it through.
There is a co-op version of it. So basically,
Hey,
what you would
hey,
do is you would
I
have
need
to
you
be
to calm
friends
down and
through
speak
the
slowly.
Ubisoft site, and then once you do
Where are
that,
you?
you can squad together.
But they're out there looking for me.
Just
And then
stay
you
there.
go,
We're
basically
on the
go
way.
through and you can do the, whatever missions. Okay. So it's both. I generally play it single player. I have a couple times done like a multiplayer version of it because you're like if one person is spotted, then you both are. And then if you're not at the same difficulty, it's easier for one person and harder for the other. So we try to squad with people that are near my level. But yeah, if you're interested, definitely check it out. If you hit the link below the stream and you do purchase it, that also helps the channel as well. We get like a small percentage of it, and everything that I make through that type of stuff goes directly back to the channel. But other than that, I did want to thank everyone for joining me. Again, thank you for those follows and the cheers and everything. It is appreciated. I will be back here again on Sunday, if not before then. So please hit that follow button if you haven't yet. Those of you that would like to follow me on Instagram can do so at the THEE underscore Mr. underscore. You can follow me at Twitter at the underscore Mr. underscore underscore. Or you can just send me a regular email to the underscore Mr. at yahoo.com. And also down below you'll find a link to my YouTube channel that I've just recently started. Right now they're mostly copies of the streams that I have done, but I am going to be branching out and doing some behind the scenes stuff, like with Minecraft. I'll be doing some of that, some of the legwork that I need to do before the actual stream. I will be recording that and throwing that up there. We're on a quest to get a custom URL, and to do so I need 100 subs on that channel. So if you enjoyed what you've seen so far, please head over there and hit that sub button so we can get that custom URL. And other than that, let me see, I think Stick Marie should be streaming already, so let me just double check, and if so, I'll send her a host. It looks like she is streaming. She's doing a little bit of the ATS. Oh, sorry, she just just had a crash. So I'll definitely throw her a host. And this is kind of a preview of what you guys will see on Saturday if you come out and join us. And please, if I did not mention that already, please come out on Saturday. We're doing a 12-hour stream. At the very least, I will be hosting it, but I should be streaming as well, pending things. So that starts at 10 o'clock this Saturday. So please come out and join us. And until next time, I will see you guys later.